Why is it that after 65, something as natural as sleep suddenly feels impossible? You lie in bed, exhausted. Your body is begging, aching for rest. But your brain, it flips through old memories like a broken record. Your first apartment, your last doctor's visit, tomorrow's to-do list, all playing at once in the dark. And when you finally do sleep, it's light. It's broken. You wake up more drained than the night before. Is this just aging, or is something quietly robbing your body the deep, healing sleep it still needs to fight off inflammation, keep your mind sharp, and protect you from disease? Here's the truth. Most seniors are trying the wrong solutions. The sleep teas that barely do anything. The over-the-counter pills that leave you groggy. Or worse, just learning to live with it night after night. But what if the real fix doesn't come in a bottle? What if it's already on your plate? 7 everyday foods, simple, affordable, and natural, that can reignite the very chemistry your body once made on its own. Not because they knock you out, but because they gently restart your body's natural sleep cycle. From the gut, where melatonin, magnesium, and serotonin are born. And the first one, it's probably in your pantry right now, hidden in plain sight. You've seen it 100 times, maybe even snacked on it this week. But what you didn't know is that it's one of nature's most powerful sleep inducers. If you're tired of being tired, this is where it begins. Let's start with the most surprising sleep hero hiding in your kitchen. Almonds. Wait, almonds? Aren't those just a crunchy snack? That's what most people think. But for seniors struggling to fall asleep or stay asleep, almonds hold a secret weapon your body may have stopped making on its own: melatonin. Almonds naturally support melatonin production, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to shut down. But that's only the beginning. They're also loaded with magnesium, a mineral most people over 60 are quietly deficient in. And magnesium is no ordinary relaxer. It's like a built-in sleep switch, releasing tight muscles, slowing your heartbeat, and calming your nervous system like a warm blanket wrapping around your insides. Think back. Your sleep issues didn't just appear overnight. They snuck in slowly. A few restless nights, then the early wake-ups, then daytime fatigue. That's magnesium deficiency at work. Quiet, steady, and unnoticed until it takes over. But here's the twist. Most people eat almonds the wrong way. They grab them raw or roasted, salted, candied, or, worst of all, right before bed. That kills the benefits. If you want almonds to help you sleep, do this. Soak 6 to 8 almonds for 6 hours. Eat them plain, 2 hours before bedtime. That's it. Soaking unlocks nutrients, speeds up digestion, and helps your body absorb the sleep compounds properly. Think of it like charging your internal battery, but only if you plug it in the right way. And here's something almost no one talks about. Almonds stabilize your blood sugar overnight. That one small effect can prevent the dreaded 2 a.m. wide-awake panic so many seniors experience. If that's ever happened to you, it might not be your brain. It might be your blood sugar crashing, screaming for help in the middle of the night. Almonds help patch that leak. Quietly, naturally. It's not just a snack. It's sleep fuel if you treat it right. Now let's talk about a tiny, fuzzy fruit hiding in your fridge that just might be the most overlooked sleep reset button for seniors. Kiwi. Yes, kiwi. That tart little green fruit you've probably sliced and scooped without thinking twice. But here's what most people don't know. For older adults, kiwi acts like a natural reboot for your internal clock. You might think your sleep issues are just part of aging, but in many cases, it's your circadian rhythm that's out of sync. That's the internal timing system that tells your brain it's time to wind down. And over the years, that rhythm gets scrambled by stress, medications, late-night screen time, and blood sugar dips. Kiwi helps fix that. Why? Because it's rich in serotonin-building compounds, the raw materials your brain needs to bring that rhythm back online. In fact, older adults who ate 2 kiwis before bed didn't just fall asleep faster. They stayed asleep longer. Many said it was the best sleep they'd had in years. But here's the catch. It's not just about eating kiwi. It's about how you eat it. That fuzzy skin most people throw away, it holds half the power. Extra fiber, extra antioxidants. It slows digestion just enough to keep you calm, stable, and asleep through the night. If you skip the skin, you lose the full benefit. So go organic when you can, and eat the whole thing. Yes, even the fuzzy part. Timing matters too. If you eat kiwi too close to bedtime, it might bump your blood sugar and cause tiny wake-ups. But eaten 75 minutes before bed, it syncs perfectly with your body's natural serotonin and cortisol cycles, helping you unwind, relax, and stay asleep. So here's what to try tonight. 2 organic kiwis, skin on 60 to 90 minutes before lights out. It might feel strange, chewing on the fuzz instead of scooping the green. But the payoff? A calmer mind, fewer wake-ups, and maybe the deepest sleep you've had in years. No pills, no grogginess, just kiwi. If you've ever felt your legs twitch at night, your feet cramp out of nowhere, or your body just won't relax, even when your mind is ready to sleep, the answer might be hiding in one of the most ordinary fruits in your kitchen. Bananas. Yes, bananas. The fruit most people eat for energy is actually one of nature's quietest muscle relaxers. Here's why. Bananas are loaded with potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6, the perfect trio your body needs to release tension, calm the nervous system, and build serotonin. That calming pre-sleep chemical your brain turns into melatonin. But here's the catch no one tells seniors. The older we get, the more potassium we lose naturally, even if we think we're eating healthy. That's why cramps, restless legs, and nighttime twitching sneak in after 60. Your muscles are literally begging for what they're missing. Bananas generally refill that gap, but only if you eat them the right way. Most seniors unknowingly sabotage the benefit. They eat bananas with sugary cereal, in smoothies, or at dinner. That combo spikes blood sugar, giving you a small burst of energy right when your body needs to slow down. So here's the fix. Eat half a ripe banana with a spoonful of almond butter, about an hour before bed. The healthy fat slows sugar absorption and boosts magnesium and tryptophan uptake, helping your muscles relax and your mind drift off. Think of it like slipping your nervous system into soft pajamas. And here's a powerful reframe. Yes, bananas give energy in the daytime, but at night, they don't stimulate, they restore. They fill the exact nutritional gap that's keeping your legs tense, your body restless, and your sleep broken. So the next time your eyes are heavy but your body won't follow, or you feel that quiet twitch start in your calves, don't reach for the medicine cabinet. Try one banana, not just a fruit, a natural reset if you let it. Here's where most seniors make a well-meaning mistake that quietly works against their sleep. They drink something calming, like chamomile tea or cherry juice, but at the wrong time, in the wrong form, or without the right sequence. Let's fix that. Chamomile tea and tart cherry juice can be a powerful bedtime duo. If used properly, chamomile has been trusted for centuries. It gently calms the nervous system, eases digestion, and reduces the anxiety that tends to spike the moment your head hits the pillow. Tart cherry juice, meanwhile, is one of the only natural plant sources of melatonin, and in multiple studies, it's helped older adults sleep longer and wake up less throughout the night. But here's the surprising part. Most people drink cherry juice cold, straight from the fridge, right before bed. And that's a problem. Cold liquids stimulate your digestion and can delay sleep, especially after 65. When digestion slows down naturally, this can trigger restlessness instead of rest. Here's a simple fix. Warm up tart cherry juice slightly. Sip it 90 minutes before bed. Then follow it with chamomile tea 30 to 45 minutes later. Why does this work? Because it matches your body's natural rhythm. First, you absorb the melatonin builders from the cherries. Then, the chamomile gently eases you down into deep, uninterrupted sleep. But don't forget these 2 things. 1, use unsweetened Montmorency cherry juice. No blends, no added sugar. 2, skip dessert or sweet snacks when drinking either. Sugar cancels their calming effect. One 72-year-old woman. I worked with drank chamomile every night for years and thought it had just stopped working. But once she warmed her cherry juice, drank it first, then followed it with chamomile, her 4 a.m. wake-ups vanished. She didn't do more. She just did it smarter. When your nervous system becomes as sensitive with age, Even small shifts can bring life-changing results. And tonight might be your shift. Have you ever laid in bed, exhausted in your body but wide awake in your brain? As if someone forgot to hit the off switch? You're not alone. And the reason might be sitting quietly in your pantry right now. Oats, not the sugary packets or microwave mush. I'm talking about real, old-fashioned oats, soaked overnight or gently simmered until soft. You see, your brain needs one special amino acid to drift into sleep mode, tryptophan. But tryptophan doesn't work alone. It needs slow-release carbs to reach your brain and turn into serotonin, which then becomes melatonin, your natural sleep hormone. Without that carb support, tryptophan just stalls. And here's where many seniors unknowingly sabotage their sleep by skipping carbs at dinner, thinking it's a healthy thing to do. But the result? A restless brain that keeps buzzing long after your body is ready to rest. One woman I worked with, 72 years old, retired nurse, swore she hadn't slept through the night in over a decade. We didn't reach for pills. We just added a warm bowl of oats 2 hours before bed. No sugar, no milk, just water, a touch of cinnamon, and crushed flaxseed. Within a week, she was waking up less, and within a month, she called it a miracle. Why? Because oats fuel the brain steadily, without spiking blood sugar. Cinnamon keeps your level stable all night, and flax adds magnesium and gut-soothing fiber, both of which matter far more for seniors than most realize. Poor sleep and poor digestion often show up together after 60, and this simple oat bowl quietly soothes both. But timing is key. Eat it too late, and your body's too busy digesting. 2 hours before bed is your sweet spot, enough time to digest, just enough to signal it's time to power down. Oats may not look exciting, but when your nervous system is begging for calm, this plain grain becomes a nightly whisper to your brain. You can rest now. And yet, oats are just one piece of the puzzle. There's a tiny seed that works like a natural sedative, and most seniors overlook it completely. Let's talk about that next. Now that you know the foods, almonds, kiwi, banana, cherry juice, chamomile, oats, the real magic isn't just in what they are, but when and how you use them. This is where most seniors unknowingly block their own progress. These aren't sleeping pills. They're rhythm foods. They talk to your body clock, your gut clock, and your nervous system, but only if you give them the right stage. First, check your dinner time. If you're eating past 7 p.m., your sleep signal is already delayed. Late meals keep your digestion working overtime and push melatonin production out of sync. Aim to finish by 6:30 p.m. and keep dinner simple. No red meat, no sugar-loaded sauces, no sneaky caffeine from barbecue glazes or chocolate desserts. Then, at 7:30, bring in your first signal, a warm half cup of tart cherry juice, no sugar added. Let that sit in your system. Around 8:15, add your chamomile tea. Don't rush it. Sip it slow, like a nightly ritual. Now comes your personal fork in the road. If you're the kind who falls asleep fine but wakes up at 3 a.m., your body may need a second wave. That's where the almond plus banana combo comes in. 6 soaked almonds, half a banana, and just a spoon of almond butter around 9 p.m. It keeps blood sugar stable through the night, which helps prevent those wide awake at 3 a.m. episodes. But if your struggle is falling asleep in the first place, skip that and go for the kiwi trick instead. 2 whole kiwis skin on at 8:45 p.m. sharp. It triggers natural serotonin release, easing your system into rest. Don't mix both. Pick the one that matches your struggle. And oats? Save them for early or light dinner nights. A small bowl around 7 p.m. with flaxseed and cinnamon can be enough to quiet your nervous system before bed. But here's the biggest mistake I see: piling all the sleep foods together, like a checklist. That doesn't amplify the signal. It scrambles it. Sleep isn't about loading the system. It's about guiding it. Small, spaced-out cues tell your body it's safe to shut down now. And one last warning: watch for so-called healthy snacks in the evening. Trail mixes, sugar-free yogurts, or even those little digestive cookies can sneak in artificial sweeteners or caffeine that completely cancel your progress. After 65, your body doesn't need louder messages. It needs gentler ones. These foods work like whispers when timed right. And when your system starts to listen again, real sleep comes back. Sometimes quietly, sometimes suddenly, but always, finally, that SO now you see it. Sleep wasn't something you lost forever. It was simply something your body forgot how to do after years of mixed signals and modern noise. The pills didn't fail because your body is broken. They failed because they were never designed to restore what you truly need. Rhythm, real, natural rhythm. For seniors, sleep issues aren't a natural part of aging. They're a sign your body has been out of sync for far too long. But we've uncovered the truth. A single fruit, a handful of soaked almonds, a warm cup of cherry juice, or calming tea. When taken at the right moment, these simple choices gently guide your system back to the kind of deep, healing sleep you haven't felt in years. Just imagine. No more dragging through the day, no more brain fog, no more naps that feel like survival. Instead, you wake up refreshed, focused, and calm, like your body finally remembers what it's supposed to do. And here's the beautiful part. You don't need to overhaul your life. You don't need 20 steps or another prescription. Start small. Tonight, just one step. Try the cherry juice, or the kiwi, or those quiet almonds waiting to calm your nervous system. And once you feel the shift, even the tiniest one, you'll know you're on the path back. Because sleep isn't something you chase. It's something you welcome gently, and if this video helped you, save it. Come back to it. Share it with someone else who's been silently struggling. And if you want more real answers made for you, not the younger crowd, not quick fix trends, then hit subscribe. This is your time now. After a lifetime of giving your energy to everyone else, it's finally your turn to receive the rest you deserve. So here's the truth. Your body hasn't forgotten how to sleep. It's just been out of rhythm. Pills didn't fail because something's wrong with you. They failed because they weren't made to restore balance. But now you know the real fix isn't complicated. It's small things, done with care. A spoon of almond butter, a cup of cherry juice, 2 kiwis at the right time. These aren't hacks. They're signals your body understands. Start simple tonight. One thing, then build from there. Sleep will return gently, naturally. You deserve that. So save this video. Share it with someone who needs rest as badly as you do. And if you want more natural health tips made for your stage of life, hit subscribe. No more forcing sleep. It's time to invite it back in the way your body always wanted.